What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, and I'm here to share my insight with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors, man. Salute to everybody for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Shout out to everybody holding Shib Inu coin, everybody that's thinking about investing into Shib Inu coin. Share this video with somebody that you care about and you want to become a better informed investor. Also, hit that thumbs up like button so that way YouTube can understand that y'all enjoy this content. YouTube is showing me that over 20,000 unique viewers are watching between 6 to 7 videos each week and have not subscribed yet. I need y'all to, if y'all appreciate this information, to subscribe to the channel, man. We should be, we are on that road to 100K subscribers, but we should be a lot further, man, for the amount of people, 20,000 extra people continuously watching that have not hit that button. If y'all rock with me, make sure y'all do that. It is 100% free. So come join our private investment community, private stock market game. I have my assistant, shout out to Divine, man. I got my assistant helping me out getting some people in this group now. All my course students are in, so now those are the next people are, the next group of people can come in. If you have not joined the waiting list, then I would suggest, or the waiting room, I would suggest you get in because it's a first come first serve basis. So let's get straight into this. It's private stock market game on Facebook. Also, shout out to K-Rock. One of my students made $3 million following this financial information and education. Because you got to remember, this is not financial advice. You can make a lot of money, but it's not financial advice because I can't tell y'all advice. You have to make your own decisions. I can just let y'all know what's I can just inform y'all, and it's up to you to do your own due diligence and to take it to the next step and take action. So shout out to bro, y'all can tap in with him. Appreciate you for rocking with me, bro. Follow me on Twitter as well at DecemberDeMarco. Now let's get straight into this technical analysis, and then we're gonna see a little bit of what's going on with the channel. Now beware, there is a fake scammer trying to manipulate people into believing that they are me. He's pretending to be me. Created a fake account on Instagram. My real account is at DecemberDeMarco, the same way the YouTube channel is spelled. Again, that is at DecemberDeMarco. All that information is in the description section of this video to confirm that you're actually talking to me. If it has a December.DeMarco, that is not me. If it has December_DeMarco, that is not me. If it has DecemberDeMarco with 2 R's in DeMarco, that is not me. Please do not be fooled. So now let's get into this. We timed that breakout nicely here to the 58 level. I told y'all we will see some resistance around that point, and I hope that we could continue it, but it was likely that we will see some resistance right there and some retracement as well. But we had some pullback. We found a support back here at our previous resistance. It's almost a game of support and resistances. Once you can start to identify those levels right away, you can start to see them clearly across the chart and kind of determine the trajectory of where we're likely to head, because remember, the price is like a magnet to those key support levels, and that's what it wants to do. So right now you see that we still potentially could be I don't think we are going to go to that 44 range, but we still have that right here in our sights. If you see, we threw a trend line right here on where we're currently trading. We could continue to trade down this trend here and aim somewhere for here, but the fact that we seen a support at the 48.60 range tells us, which really we seen it wick all the way down to 46.30, but we seen some support be held here at the 48.76 range, which tells us that likely once we come down again, we'll find support there as well. Or if we continue to make higher lows, that this may be that low point right there. So now we notice we have a mini downtrend right here, but we have a shooting star candle. That shooting star candle is still a bearish signal to show us that we could still possibly move lower. The fact that we aren't oversold yet also tells us that we still have room to go down on the RSI chart. So I try to teach y'all how to use your Bollinger Bands, your RSI, also combined with your volume as well, to make a better informed decision, because the volume can, even though the chart pattern can say one thing, RSI can say one thing, but the volume is a major confirmation that we always look for. We look for divergence or convergence in the volume moving with the price action as well. Like if we look here, it's looking like we're the volume is tapering off. We did see some buyers step in here. But for right now, it looks like we're still headed to the downside because of, we don't have major volume coming in. That volume is what triggers, other people to know, like, the time is now. And that's when we start to see FOMO start to kick in. So right here, we see we got our lower Bollinger Band at the 49.42 range, right around that support of our previous candles that dipped down here. All our Bollinger Bands is letting us know where the price is likely to trade in between. And another good sign when we see the Bollinger Bands converging like this or moving closer together, that signifies that we might start to, either trade, bounce between those, bands, or trade sideways and then head for a breakout. So likely it's looking like we want to continue to move to the downside for a little bit right now to exhaust more buyers. All that's happening is, we're falling along this support area. If we zoom out a little bit, we don't drop below this area. I believe we found our bottom here. So we found our bottom here. They push it up. They just continue to shake people out. Impulse, correction. Impulse, everybody thinks it's about to continue going up. Correction, pull that money off the table. Impulse, everybody thinks it's going to continue to go up. Correction, pull that money off the table. But notice though, we are making higher lows each time. Here, except for this area where we had this little mini correction, but this is still good that we held a support above this area here for a higher low than we have right here in this area. And also, even here, we're holding a higher low than we have here. Now, if this price action moves lower than this point right here, then that just tells us, or if it moves lower than this previous support right here, it tells us that we are headed to this support here. So I'm trying to teach y'all, live too, to how to paint this, picture and put it together. We're on the 4-hour chart, but right now we'll move over to the 1-hour chart, see what we can see. Also, I want to show y'all, also we can look in here and see a mini pattern forming. We see a mini, flag, a mini bull flag forming here as well. But so here we can throw a trend line right there, and we could throw a support right under this part for a potential breakout somewhere along here. But also in this shorter range here, we have a bearish flag potentially forming. So that's something that, we want to keep an eye out for, because that could, also cause a breakout to the downside. Let's go to the 1-hour chart just to see if we can see anything more clear with the patterns, because the smaller the time frame, the more price action you get, the more movement and price you see, because it's charting more candles. So let's see. Usually people use the bigger time frame when they're looking for a longer term investment or a better entry point as well. So on a 1-hour chart, we're holding a clear support right here at this range. Let's throw a support line right there just so we can identify what's happening without being afraid. And then we can use this line here to determine this is a support area. If we hold this, things should be fine. We should eventually push the sellers back and break back above into this trend line and continue to move up and out here. But if we fall below this trend line and we violate this, or sorry, not trend line, support line, if we violate this support line here and we start to trade to the downside, then we're likely to continue along this trend line here and targeting back to the 4-4 range. But I wouldn't panic if that does happen. I'll just look at that as a completion of almost a triple bottom forming, which is a bullish signal as well. Why? Because that shows that sellers continuously, time after time, try to push the price down. But here at this support level, buyers refuse to let the price go down below that, and eventually all sellers will have exhausted the assets they have to sell, or they'll already be entered into long positions by this point, and we'll see that line start to push back, and the price will move up. So this is a long-term game. Warren Buffett says time in the market beats timing the market. So when you enter into a position, don't just panic after 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even a month, if it's not doing exactly what you expect it to do. Anybody who's been stand down for the come up and rocking with us for the last 6 months into Shib Inu, following the channel, we got people becoming millionaires. We got people making their first 6 figures. You know, if you just got in, then you just got to wait your turn, you know, just stay down for the come up. You just watch people on my channel do it. You know, I'm telling y'all, you know, we got more people to do it. It's not financial advice, but I do believe in this project long term. And shout out to the Wolfpack as well. You know, everybody in Saitama has been asking me, will I do some TA? Yes, I will. I was waiting for that, you know, to eat that zero for my price target to be hit. We hit that. I will be at the Saitama event tonight. Shout out to Jake Gagan. Shout out to the whole Saitama team. Shout out to the entire Wolfpack. Those gains are looking nice. So stay tuned. After this video, I'll be updating y'all on that if y'all interested. This is pretty much, you know, all we got. We waiting for, you know, I'm waiting to see some confirmation of, you know, breakout in a new direction, which I've just been loading up on these dips, because the people who do this is how you make the most money over time. You just continue to buy the dip. It might seem bad. It might hurt for a while. It might seem like, I don't know if this is a good idea, but that's all a part of it. That's all a part of the psychology of the market. It has to be, you know, you have to be psyched out. You have to get some emotion of panic. You have to be feeling that fire inside of you to know that. It's not even to know, but that's what the market, you know, brings out of you. It brings those types of worry. That's why they call them panic sellers, because when you see your portfolio going down in the red and being, you know, held down in the red for so long, it becomes exhausting to look at, and eventually you just want to try to, you know, jump out of your position into something else. But when you jump out of your position, you lock in your losses. It's called an unrealized loss. If you do not sell your position, even if your position is down, even if your portfolio is down, you only lose when you sell. I repeat, you only really lose when you sell, or unless the company goes flat out bankrupt and disappears. So that, you know, that, or, you know, if you sell, that's when you lock in losses. So keep that in mind. And it's the same thing with gains as well. You never really secure any gains unless you lock them in by, you know, taking them off the table. So that's something that, you know, y'all got to keep in mind. We see a lot of, you know, right here, this is just the uti-wap. You know, they shaking people around. You know, they pump it up, make people say, okay, this is it. Buy the top, pull it back. You know, now people sell off their positions at the bottom, they push it back to the top. People say, okay, this is it. They buy the top again, they pull it back. That's why if you ever bought in, you say, how do they know every single time that I buy in, the price goes down? Every single time, it don't matter what I do, no matter when I buy it. That's because you're FOMOing in. You're constantly buying the tops. That means you're not using technical analysis to determine key entry points. And that's what I teach inside my course. So if y'all are serious and you have over $1,000 invested into cryptocurrency, I highly suggest that you reach out to me to get this course before the price more than doubles. My students are already seeing, you know, an enormous amount of value and success from this as well. You know, it wouldn't be, you know, it wouldn't be worth too much if the, you know, if I'm only making money, but the people I'm teaching and my students aren't making money as well. You can, you know, if you're already inside our private investment community, and y'all already know what's going on in there. But, you know, that's why I'm calling my free 99 plays. We got people making, you know, 50K, 60K, 70K back to back in there. That group, you know, we killing it in there. But, you know, for the course students, y'all know, you know, drop in the comment section, you know, if y'all, got to that level where you appreciate this value. And you know, because we got a lot of new students as well, just joined in yesterday, so some of y'all, you know, still got to finish the course, but those that completed it, y'all already know what time it is, man. We killing it right now. This is absolutely amazing to be able to share this, to teach y'all how to load up on these dips. I'm waiting for it to get even more scary. I can't wait to, you know, where, not us, not me, not y'all that really, you know what's up, but I can't wait till the market is more panicky, more emotional about what's going on. We need all the paper hand people to get off the rocket ship so we can take back off. Once that happens, we will be, you know, breaking past these levels that we're seeing now. Even if it takes a little, even if they drag it out for another month, don't be fooled, y'all. Don't be fooled. When I first called this breakout, I told y'all 2 months times max. And you know, we should be seeing numbers. We already seen those numbers. We already seen, you know, new all-time highs. So we seen that already. But another month max, I strongly believe, you know, we should see this turn around, and we should be able to break our all-time high, our new all-time high at that 90 or 9195 level approximately. That should be toast. We should be, you know, eating that zero. We would have already ate the zero if it wasn't for the circulating supply manipulation. And this is another thing I want to speak on too as well. Y'all have to understand, you know, what shorting is. So I teach about trading options. Options trading is basically betting long or short on different assets. And so betting long means you're betting that the price will go up. Betting short means, or investing short means that you're betting that the price will go down. Now, shout out to everybody reaching out to the channel. Appreciate y'all. I'll tap in with y'all as soon as it's over. But a lot of people are shorting Shib Inu. They're shorting it to keep the price down. They're waiting to people. They're letting people, buy it up. They wait till it hits a resistance level, and they short. That is absolutely crushing the price. So, I'm seeing information spread about KuCoin, basically encouraging people to, short Shib. They're doing a competition for the people who can, I guess, make the most money by shorting Shib. So think about that. There's an exchange, that's why I said we have to be careful with, just because people are promoting Shib with a smile on their face doesn't always mean they have our best interests in mind, because really that exchange is, merely looking to gain profits. They don't care, what Shib does, because right now they are running a $15,000 competition to encourage their users to short and continue to push the Shib Inu price down. So that's called short selling. So you basically buy up an asset and you allow other people to basically sell against the asset that you have, and they make money if the price goes down. Basically, in short, it's a lot more complex than that, or in depth than that, but that's just on a surface level. If you're interested in learning how to trade options, call options, put options, go back to my early videos on my channel. I got free videos teaching y'all how to do this. I'm making thousands and thousands of dollars trading options. This is some of the easiest work that I'm able to do. This is especially comes in handy when it comes to using technical analysis. Now I have a course for stock options trading as well. That was my best selling course at a period in time. So if y'all interested in that, reach out to me. But that's all we got for this video. I'll keep y'all up to date. We can do some we'll do some news and some more reporting after this video. But that's all. Appreciate y'all again. We are out.